Hello fellow collectors and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we are taking a look at Chewbacca from the Star Wars Mission Fleet. This is one of the smaller sets, $7.99. I found this at Target. You can see it comes with Chewbacca and then it comes with one of these like Kashyyyk flyers. I don't really know exactly if they have a name. This just says Beachfront Barrage. So it's kind of from that scene in Episode 3 where the clones are attacking Kashyyyk. And the Wookiees have all these kind of various vehicles and whatnot, and they have these kind of like personal little flying transports. So, also shows off Ahsoka and Boba Fett, which I've already reviewed. You can check out that video. There'll be a link at the end. Otherwise, yeah, I've been digging Mission Fleet so far. Definitely trying to find more of it. So, I'm going to go ahead and get Chewbacca out of the packaging here, and we'll take a closer look. So here's the set out of the package. You have Chewbacca, and then you have his little Kashyyyk flyer. I will say if you look here on the front, you have these two little blades, and I will say that these come separately in the packaging, which I appreciate because I didn't want them to try to like get super bent if they were attached. And then you have this wing piece up top, so I just want to take these off for a second. I was kind of hoping maybe this would also be able to like peg in his back or something, because I thought that would kind of be neat to give him some kind of like maybe parachute like device or a little glider or something like that, but not the case. They just package it separately so it doesn't get bent. Because really, if you try to put it in the bubble with this attached, it would get all messed up. Plus, the bubble would have to be like 3 times as wide. So you just go ahead and you peg that on top. Now with these little pieces, I'm pretty sure I was given 2 of the same one because the little peg is angled. So if you look, it's angled up there. And then if you look at this in the same way, it's also angled up. I feel like it should be, this one should be angled down. Or rather, you know what I'm saying, they should both be angled in the same direction, but on both sides. So it should look like that, but then the blades would be different. So it's just kind of a bummer. It's not a huge problem, but this one gets pegged in, and then they just get pegged in on the side here. And I believe they're both supposed to angle up, but this one's going to angle down. There's not really anything I can do about that. I can try to bend it after it's in here, which I guess is possible, but it doesn't bother me that much. And then his bowcaster can fit in there, but you can also take it off and he can use it as an accessory, but I think that's pretty cool. It can peg in there so he's got a weapon on the front and he also has a weapon on the back. This one does not come off. And I think in the movie that a second Wookiee could sit on the back here and use this one, but obviously that's not the case here. And it does look like I have a little bit of a paint smudge. But again, I mean, I'm not super worried about it. I still think it looks pretty cool. So I'm going to take the bowcaster off real quick so we can take a look at Chewie himself. You can see his bandolier's kind of falling off, which is kind of a problem. It's very loose. You could take it all the way off if you wanted to. But, I don't know. I wish it was a little bit more snug. I mean, it holds in place. It's not crazy loose. But I feel like you're constantly... Like, if you just sit it there on a shelf, it's not going to be a problem. But if you move it around at all, it's going to slip off. You're just going to have to push it back up. But on the other hand, if you wanted to take the bandolier off and army build Wookiees, I guess you could do that. So there's that option. But he's got head articulation, can turn from side to side. Typical shoulder articulation with a hinge and a swivel. Then you have a wrist swivel, and then you have individual leg movement. And then he's got pegs on, or peg holes on the bottom of his feet. And then let's go ahead and give him the bowcaster. Pegs in pretty seamlessly. So yeah, overall, I think he looks really good. Sometimes when it comes to Chewbacca or Wookiees in general, the paint scheme can be a little weird because they kind of want to blend a lot of different shades of brown for the fur. And I think they did a great job. I really like the head sculpt. I think it looks good. It's a fun, snarling face. I think the blending of the 2 shades of brown works. I think the hands look nice. The texturing for the fur works. The bandolier is good. He does have the hole in the back. If you want to plug in one of the other characters' accessories, you could do that. So yeah, all in all, I think it's a really cool figure. I like it quite a bit. Let's go ahead and try to get it into the vehicle here. So I'm going to go ahead and take off the bowcaster here. Now we should just be able to slide him underneath here, but I'm not 100% sure how this is going to work. I think his head's supposed to go underneath there, so maybe if I do that first, something like this. Yeah, there we go. Okay, actually, yeah, when you do it that way, he kind of naturally finds a place. And then you just bring the hands in and clip them onto this. This is a real soft plastic, this piece here. Mine actually came a little bent in the packaging, so maybe this will straighten it out. But yeah, these pieces here are a little bit softer plastic, which makes sense, I think. I feel like it's going to be kind of hard for Chewbacca to see anything, though, because those things are right in his line of sight. But whatevs. It's a neat little vehicle. You know, it's a simple little flyer. And then, of course, you can take this and put this back on here. So it's pretty cool. It's got the firepower, front and back. It's got the little wings. I mean, I'll be honest. I'm mostly buying these for the figures. The little vehicles are okay. Some are more effective than others. This one, at least, is a little vehicle. The other two have been kind of like jetpacks. Although I guess Ahsoka's is kind of a jet ski. In any case, I kind of think this is the most successful as far as being like an actual tiny vehicle, because, you know, the figure gets inside and he's kind of contained inside the vehicle, whereas the others, it's either standing on top or just wearing as a backpack. So I'll give it that. And it looks kind of neat, you know, I'm okay with it. But I'm excited for the larger vehicles like the Falcon and the TIE Fighter and the X-Wings and etc. Oh, everything's falling apart now. Come on. But yeah, you can just peg this right back on. There we go. So all in all, I think these are cool. I'm really enjoying Mission Fleet so far. I'm really hoping eventually they just do 2 packs of figures, because I like these little $7.99 price points, but I don't really need like a whole bunch of tiny little vehicles. I would much rather just get 2 characters for $7.99. Like, give me R2 and C-3PO. Give me, I would say Han and Chewie, but obviously they decided to do them separately. But, you know, give me Lando and Lobo. Give me, is it Lobo? Lobot? I've never been clear on that. In any case, I think there's a lot of potential for some fun 2-packs, so I would definitely like to see that more so than a figure in a little vehicle. Like, I get at first doing this because you want to get different size play patterns out there and you want a kid to be able to have little vehicles and whatnot. But I definitely hope that they eventually do some figure 2-packs, because at the end of the day, I want to get more figures. I would even love something like, you know, Stormtrooper packs or clone packs or something like that, just so you can get a bunch out there to build up little armies and whatnot. So I think these are pretty cool. Also, I want to show off the artwork on the card. I don't think I did this in the other video, but I really like the artwork on the card. I think it's actually really cool. I would love a Republic gunship. Absolutely love it. Give me one of those with like 2 or 3 clone figures. It'd be fantastic. So I think these are fun. I'm really having fun with this line so far. I really hope that it continues. I hope we get a bunch of these. I'm hoping that this line stays around, you know, even half as long as Play School Heroes did, or Galactic Heroes before that. So I think they're fun. I know they get a lot of different Star Wars characters to go through. So here's hoping that the line's around for a while. Like I said, $7.99 at Target. I thought someone I saw online said that they saw them at Walmart as well. I've never seen them at Walmart. They're kind of starting to slowly trickle onto Amazon. I've seen listings, but they're all kind of by third-party sellers. I think I saw one actually sold by Amazon. I think the Falcon was on there. But I would just say check your local Targets if you're looking for these. Probably your best bet. I would say by the end of this month, maybe even another week or so, they should be pretty widely available, at least at Target, I would think. Since they did all their resets and everything, they should be around. But yeah, I recommend them. I'm having fun with them. I definitely love the little figures. The vehicles are kind of but I love the figures. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the video. And as always, thanks so much for watching.